We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads it out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A second down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 11.
It's a Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Into space. Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on fourth and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points are on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
On second down, Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Keely Ringo on the coverage.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Laporta in motion.
At the Bears' 40-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Third and 15.
Laporta in motion. Throwing now on third and long. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Game Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gun. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
36-yard line.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
31 yards. That's good for a Bears.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bears first down.
Now Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
33. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. And the Bears are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plains, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff to throw on first down. That's right side and into the hands of Teslam. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Lions.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Cyber text report is true. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. Back to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
As they've got it with 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
14 more yards. That's another Bears.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Williams. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he will score! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Extra point is good.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
29-yard line.
Motion.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Montez Sweat
It is
brought it
3rd
down.
and long.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Now, Goff. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
Jameson Williams.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt.
4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Williams. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bears.
Off play action.
first down.
Here's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Williams to the air once more. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. They'll run it on the inside handoff. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is caught. What a throw. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense and then What can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears will up the lead to 5.
16.
So here's Santos passing a touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll bring it down around the 27-yard line. Shamar Turner at time on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On first down, it's Goff. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Gilly Ringo.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 5. First down, Bears.
Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Shaq Thompson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 33.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is the running back. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Golden Eagles get the victory here in a battle of two teams with Super Bowl aspirations. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Cowboys. And this is Javonte Williams. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Cowboys accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bears offense, and they're running back, getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's first and 10. Now Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle. On third and a yard, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Coverage by Jack Campbell.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on them.
1 yard gain. Brings up
second down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
In punt formation.
The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll go with a counter on first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They're going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
First down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Here's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. Into space. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Cyber text the point is true. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Throwing on second down, Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Get him, get him!
To Slav, a man in motion. A second down throw for Goff. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Third and long.
It's now third down and 14.
Goff to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Keely Ringo.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Over the middle, he's got Burton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Now a run on first down. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He's got his man complete. That's to Sloan. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
Another Detroit Lions.
Montgomery. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing
2.
on 2nd down. Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
To the ground, a first down run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Space to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears
throwing on first down. It's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals